National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Steelers and the reigning AFC champs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Or should I say Dean Olsen, because tight end you doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a hand...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And they're led by their quarterback from the University of Pittsburgh. It's Kenny Pickett.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. Not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have the shot to leave here with another win.
A second down throw for Pickett. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Sometimes you... play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by... their rookie quarterback.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Mechie, the man in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Pickett. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. And the gun is Pickett. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. Open man, right side. He's got it. On 1st down, Pickett fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Pickett going to hand it here to Harris. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They'll give it to Harris again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Pickett. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Black Knights offense ready for their 2nd possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Cook. Here's Tommy Townsend now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Returnable from the 17. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Pickett. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. throwing on second down. Pickett. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from the International Series in London after this. Third and long. Pickett to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's a Steeler first down. On the give, it's Harris. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's second and 2. Pickett to throw. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Slot man in motion right. Here comes the jet sweep. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. Now it's Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Another run here with Harris. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. There's a give left side to Harris. And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Pickett now on play action. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. A give, and here comes Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a second and 6. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. To throw, Pickett. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Now, Pickett. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his second touchdown of the year. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers are out to a 10-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Black Knights offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
That's good for a London first down.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A carry for Cook. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Throwing Pickett. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler first down. Here's Pickett now. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. All alone is the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. From the gun is Pickett. A pass taken in by Harris.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A second down throw for Pickett. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the play fake, it's Pickett. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. Into space. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Black Knights. Now Fahimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Black Knights are on the board. It's 10-7. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Pickett. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Steelers 10, Black Knights 7.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At
with Cook. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, faking the give. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they... right at midfield. Now toss left side for Harris. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Black Knights are going to take over here up near the 40.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Open man, that's Collins. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Mechie, the man in motion.
At the 43-yard line.
A run with Cook. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Winston. To the right, that's Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They convert with a gain of 15. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook, running left. Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Here's 2nd and 9. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Black Knights. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The Steelers offense and Kenny Pickett getting set for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, that's complete left side to Pickens. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Pickett, another handed here to Harris. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. On 2nd down, Pickett. That's made by Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett. This is caught at the 2. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the... What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drue Tranquill.
All right, Mike. File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Back to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Pickett now on play action. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pickett to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, a run with Harris. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. He'll give it to Harris again. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Harris. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. From the gun is Pickett. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Black Knights offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they mark them down just shy of the 40.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Steelers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Horn.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So now it's Ka'imi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st down, Pickett. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A throw on the move is caught. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? Back to throw is Pickett. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterback's down to a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a prettiest girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.